What's the big deal? You had some nightmares.
These weren't just dreams. They felt like they really happened.
I don't know. I've had some dreams that felt mighty real. There was this one the other night.
The point is, I couldn't live with myself if I really did what I saw. Now, are you gonna help me or not?
Of course, kid. But vague memories of a probe like one of those alien abduction things. Maybe you've just been hanging out in Kansas too long.
Wouldn't be so sure. Especially when she's the alien. Got all the signs of repressed memory. People dream what their minds don't want to remember. Easier to convince themselves it's all bunk.
Repressed memories of what? When?
You've been to Star Labs, treated for injuries there.
Yeah, a few years ago, when Superman was brainwashed and attacked the Earth. I got hurt and he took me to Star for help. I was in a coma for part of it.
Meaning there's a gap in time you can't account for. That's when.
Okay, enough. Don't listen to this guy. Everything's conspiracies with him.
Not conspiracies. Conspiracy. Singular. Reaching back to ancient Egypt, there's been a single cabal of powerful individuals directing the course of human history. But the common man prefers to believe they don't exist, which aids their success.
Global warming, military upheavals in the Third World, actors elected to public office.
The spread of coffee bars, germs outpacing antibiotics, and boy bands? Come on, who would gain from all this?
Who indeed?
What does any of this have to do with my dreams?
If I'm right, you're part of it. You're going to need my help. I'm going with you.
Hold your horses. No one asked for more help. This whole trip might just prove the kid shouldn't eat nachos before bed.
Peanut butter sandwiches.
How did you... What, do you go through my trash?
Please. I go through everyone's trash.
This is where we treated you when you were in your coma. You were on life support the whole time. I promise you weren't running around on violent missions.
Well then, Professor Hamilton, maybe you can explain why her memories led her here.
I think I can explain it. You mentioned some sort of torture device.
Yes.
With robotic arms and a long probe in the center?
Cut to the chase. You say you've seen something like it?
In fact, I have.
That's it.
It's not a torture device. It's a surgical robot. That's a kryptonite-tipped lance. It was the only way to operate on you, Supergirl. That robot saved your life. As for the rest of your dream, we humans are used to being vulnerable. But to you, surgery must have seemed terribly invasive. And powerless to defend yourself, it's possible your mind constructed a scenario of fighting back.
So, I think that answered everything.
A little too well.
Does everything have a sinister motive in your world?
Yours too, you just don't know it.
Guys?
What was that about?
What do you think? We're asking questions someone doesn't want answered.
Oh, learn a new tune already.
I'm starting to think he's right. That robot came after me. The rest of this was just distraction.
Standard Z8 combat trainer.
Like the ones we use. The League buys them in bulk.
So?
So who do we buy them from?
The Army, I think. Oh, wait a minute.
Another fun fact. The man who commissioned the Z8 project? The same man who put you in the hospital.
General Hardcastle? He's retired now, isn't he?